Welcome back to another video. I have started on the paint in the bedroom, but I went ahead and started the feature wall. That sounded weird. I think it's gonna look amazing. This should be the last coat that's needed on this. So there it is. It was pretty smooth, but I did put a third coat on it anyway, just to be safe. And then I am going to go ahead and order the window film, I think is what it's called, from Amazon to put on this window. Because let me tell you, it is hot in here with all those windows uncovered. But yeah, I think that this paint is gonna look phenomenal. I did all the cutting in today. I'm gonna roll tomorrow. It does need another coat. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty color, and it's gonna look so good with the wall paint for here and the wall paint that we have for the bathroom. It's almost 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Dave should be home about 6:30. Actually, I think it's after 6. What time is it? Not quite 6. It's 5:58. Dave should be home in about 30 minutes. A lot to do still. I am still washing a lot of things. So the guest bedroom looks like this because I've been washing a lot of things, but the mattress looks good on there. It is so comfortable. If you are a guest in our house and you sleep in this bed, you probably will never want to leave because it feels like you're sleeping on a cloud. I know I just started this video, but I'm going to stop for tonight, but I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Okay, I have not picked up the camera and filmed today. I've just been trying to get busy doing things, but I did have two exciting things to show you. Number one, I have the first coat on the feature wall. It looks phenomenal already, but it does need a second coat and then it will look even more phenomenal. Ta-da! I love this color. I think it looks very good. We did get an exciting delivery today, but before I show you the delivery, I am trying to clean this floor before I set the delivery on it. This area right here and this area right here, if you've been watching our videos, you know it's going to go here. It is the breakfast table. I did clean all the grout in this area. Boy, that was not an easy feat, and it's still not easy because what I did to clean the grout was mix hydrogen peroxide, baking soda, and Dawn dish soap. It was 1 cup of baking soda, 1/2 cup peroxide, hydrogen peroxide through 3%, I believe, and 1 tablespoon of Dawn dish detergent. You mix that all up, you put it in the grout lines, you let it sit, and then you scrub it all up. Of course, I have already mopped this area 3 times now. Here is the delivery. You can't see much of it because it's all in boxes, but you can see the chairs. I've uncovered one of the chairs. Ta-da! It is, what do you call this? Farmhouse? Shabby chic? I don't know. I love the back of it, and I love this dark gray color. The table itself is right here in these 2 boxes. I think that's the base, and I think that's the tabletop. The table comes with 4 chairs. There's 3, and that's the 4th one there. Anyway, I'll catch back up with you in a little bit. Top of the morning to you. It is Friday. I don't know today's date. April something. I haven't filmed in a few days. So let me show you where we are. I think the last thing I filmed, the clips, were when we got the table delivered. So we've had that now for 2 days. Loving it. I'll show you where we put it. I've been cleaning the floor in sections as I can as we move things around. I have finished the feature wall in the bedroom. It is completely done. We will probably move furniture in there Sunday, I'm thinking, because tomorrow we are driving to Inglewood, Florida to celebrate our niece's birthday. So we're driving to Dave's sister's house tomorrow, and we're going to be spending pretty much all day Saturday there. So we will not be able to get anything done in the house tomorrow, so we will continue on Sunday. Here is the wall in all of its glory, and I am going to be starting the cut-in of the other main walls in the bedroom today. Ta-da! It's so beautiful. I love this color. I'm supposed to get the film that I ordered to put over this window on Sunday. I wrote Dave a little message. I love you. Hi. I don't know how old this window is. I don't know if it was put in when the window was built. Oh my Lord. When the house was built. But the window ceiling thing, as you can see, has kind of warped there. So curtains are going to do a world of good for this window, but also the film that I'm going to be putting on it is going to do well too, because that will kind of hide that. I'm still debating on painting the doors. I was going to paint them like a neutral beigey color. Now I'm thinking about painting them black. That's just the plan now. We may change our minds. I don't know. Maybe you caught a glimpse of the table in the background. So this is our new breakfast table. I love it. I love the aesthetic. I love the dark gray. I love the farmhousey feel of it. It looks modern as well as farmhousey, shabby chic, eclectic kind of. I love the backs. It's gonna look fabulous when we get all these walls painted. We have a new light fixture here, curtains up, new blinds, curtains up here. It's just all gonna look really, really good. And then we're gonna be doing a feature wall here in the living room, but it still, for now, looks like utter chaos. I'm uploading a YouTube video for YouTube today. I'm still in that mode where I'm editing and getting it out on the same exact day because we've just been so busy doing stuff in the house.
So that was all about cold rooms. I definitely recommend the house witch book. Again, I would not say that I'm much of a great house witch, however.
Okay, I have finished in the bedroom the first coat. I have to wait about 3 hours, so probably around 3 o'clock this afternoon, to do the second coat. It looks really good. I think the second coat is going to look even better because you can see the teal definitely through this lighter colored paint. This is what we've got. And I am going to do a little artistic touch for this paint color flowing into the paint color of the bathroom on the corners here. So stay tuned for that. What I'm going to work on while I'm waiting for the paint to dry is I'm going to go ahead and caulk around this tub. The cracks around the tub are pretty significant. I'm using a mixture of this, which is paintable. This I cannot paint because it is 100% silicone, so paint will not stick to it. So this is what I'm going to use around the actual cracks in the tub where the tub meets the tile. So what I'm talking about is I'm using the paintable caulk around the tops here, and then in the cracks here where you can see it's pretty significant, and it's the whole way around the tub. I can't wait to take a bath in this bathtub because it has been a minute since I've had a bath. You guys know I love baths. If you've been following us for a while, I love to luxuriate in a bathtub with girly bath bubbles and bath bombs and all the bath things. It's still going to be a minute before I can take a bath in here though, because still got work to do. But this is what it looks like after. I hope you can tell a difference because I certainly can. All of the cracks all around the perimeter are filled with waterproof silicone. Even on the sides, this corner right here was cracked pretty good. So I do think it looks a ton better. I do still have to do some work. I said that really fast. I do still have to do some work on the shower. It needs to be scrubbed really good. I know it. Maybe, hopefully you can't tell from here how dirty it is. It's pretty dirty. So I do need to scrub it pretty good. There's lots of cracks where water can seep into. It does make me feel a little bit better knowing that I can seal it up and there won't be any water seepage in the walls after I seal it. Hi. It's the afternoon of Wednesday. Is today Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Couldn't tell you the date, but I think it's the 23rd. I'm going to show you what I have been doing. I haven't really filmed for the last couple of days. Number one, out of frustration, and number two, yesterday was just a big day of errands. The frustration is these floors. No matter what I do, I can't seem to get them clean. Now, you guys know me, and you know Dave. We are pretty anal when it comes to cleanliness and our house being clean. We are neat freaks. We've been called neat freaks. That term doesn't bother us at all because we know we're neat freaks. I like things to be clean. There's a thing called the paper towel test. It is a way for you to know that your floors are completely clean. After you've mopped, after you've swept and mopped and scrubbed and done all the things, you can take a white paper towel and wet it, take it in your hand and scrub your floors with it. If it's dirty still, you will be able to see that on the paper towel. I cannot tell you how many times I've mopped these floors. Probably by this point, at least 50, if not more, and that's probably not an exaggeration. My last resort, I did order a steamer from Amazon. That is the box. And as far as the grout goes, that has done really good cleaning the grout. The frustration that I had cleaning the grout is all of the cleaners that I bought to clean the grout, they left like an oily residue, and I don't like that, and I don't want any residue left behind. So I started using hydrogen peroxide, which does pretty well. You just have to let it sit for a very long time, and then you have to scrub your life away. For the most part, the grout in the kitchen and the dining room area is clean. I have scrubbed my life away. The floor still, we're not passing the paper towel test. So I got out my Bissell Crosswave. Now, I have had this thing for years. My daughter-in-law bought it for me for Christmas years ago, and I've only used it once. This thing is really doing the trick. The paper towel test is passing. The floors are finally, after being in this house for 6 weeks, it was 6 weeks this past Tuesday, spick and span clean. The reason that I wanted to get the floors spick and span clean is because we did order rugs. I think I told you that in a previous video. If I haven't, we ordered rugs. I put the rug for the dining room down. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful, but I wanted the floors to be spick and span clean before I put rugs on top of them. So this is our breakfast nook table, and this is the new rug that we got. We did order it from Walmart. So what I'm doing is cleaning the floor in sections, because we also have these rugs that we bought to put in, one in the living room and one in the dining room. I wanted to go ahead and get the breakfast table set up how we wanted it so that I could then set up the couch how we think it's going to go. And then when Dave gets home from work, if he has time, because Dave's work is a whole another thing. Let's just say it's been a lot of stress. Dave's job has been a source of stress for us for the last 4 weeks. So I don't know that he's going to have time when he gets home from work to help me with the rugs. Eventually we'll get it done, but that is my goal for today. Everything else is still in chaos, some form of chaos. The man cave still looks like this. We have not done anything in here. And the reason for that is Dave wants to get a TV to go in between here before he actually attaches his new cabinets to the wall and levels them. So we do have to make time to go TV shopping and then hang the TV on the wall before he can really get in here and unbox things and put them in shelves, so on and so forth. This bench, I don't know what we're gonna do with it, honestly, because it's too cramped in here. And now we did downsize, so we don't have as much space in this house as we did in the last house. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that Mickey bench. We did talk about putting it in the dining room area. So we think we're going to put the mantle up on this wall, and we could set that bench underneath here. I am going to have to repaint it if I do that, because pink is not going to look right in our living room. Also, my goal for today is to put the window film, whatever you want to call it, that I bought for this window up. For this window, it's laying down there in the roll. Hopefully I have enough. Hopefully I ordered enough. Did you see that little squirrel run by? Oh, so cute. I don't think I have showed you guys this yet. That is white jasmine. When you walk outside, it smells heavenly. I've been a very bad vlogger. I have not been vlogging at all because, you know, although we show you guys everything, we don't want to show you all the stress. Nobody wants to see that. You go to YouTube to escape your life, not to add more stress.
The fall is coming, I can feel it.
All right, I'm getting ready to change out my liquid. Just want to show you, and these are floors that I have mopped more times than I would like to admit. The Bissell Crosswave that I've had for years that I've only used once is coming in clutch. I quickly remembered why I do not like putting on cling film, window film, or whatever you call it. I don't know how people do this as a career. Is it perfect? Not by a long shot, but will it pass? Yes. So I'm sure you can see where one film meets the other film. They do kind of overlap, and they are, you know, kind of matched up at the top, but then as you get further down, they're less and less and less matched up, but I don't care. There's going to be curtains here. There's going to be sheer curtains and blackout curtains and 2 chairs and a table. So I don't think that the focal point is going to be the fact that they don't perfectly line up and there's a definite seam in the middle. And, you know, our neighbors can't look at us when we get out of the shower, because when you're looking at, I'm standing right in front of this window. There's our bathroom. That door is open like that because when we get out of the shower, which is right around the corner from that door, you can plainly see us right through these windows. Hopefully it doesn't fall down overnight, because that was one of the complaints on Amazon, that it didn't stick very well. I think it looks a lot better than it did, so it's a win for me. I'm just sitting here drinking my wine because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And I am so tired, but I'm putting together a chair. All right, last in there, like this. Here we go. We have 2 IKEA chairs now. In the window, it's not perfect, but who the hell cares at this point? Let me set this up and then give you the full effect. Da. So this is the effect that we're going for. So picture curtains, 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 a lamp possibly, or flower arrangement. I don't know. And we're gonna have curtains here as well, and I think it's gonna look really nice. It's gonna look really, really nice. Happy Saturday. As you saw yesterday, I cleaned the shower, spick and span. It is so clean. I'm getting ready to caulk the shower. This is the caulk that I use for our tubs and showers, 100% tub and tile silicone by GE. It's 100% waterproof. Allow at least 24 hours before exposing sealant to water, which is why I've not caulked this shower before now. Now the reason that I'm doing this, now if you notice, there are cracks. Pretty I mean, I would say it's pretty significant, and it does go all the way up. There's also, where is it? There it is. There's also open portions of the grout that has just been damaged over time. And it's basically in all of the corners. So what I'm going to do to protect the surrounding walls and that there is no water seepage back behind the walls, because I'm sure it's happened over time. Once I once I seal it with the sealant, the silicone sealant, there won't be any more water intrusion back behind these walls, because we're not going to be ripping all of this out for probably at least 1.5 to 2 years. So it just gives me peace of mind knowing that once I seal all this, no water penetration is going to go back behind the walls after today. So let me take you out in the living room and show you how that is progressing. It is dark in here. I don't have any lights on, but we do have the couch set up pretty much how it's going to be set up. This is our new rug. I have not shown you this yet. Of course, it is not set up yet. Craft room. Here's an update on the craft room. I have gotten a lot unpacked, but it is just kind of sitting everywhere. My plan of attack in here was to just open up the boxes, get everything out of the boxes, and then once I got everything out of the boxes, I could kind of organize the cabinets and the shelves the way that I want them to be organize the desk here, and just kind of get things in drawers as I want them. We are going to be going to Lowe's to get the unfinished builder grade cabinets like we used in the previous house in the bathrooms, in the master bathroom. If you guys have been following us for a while, you've seen those. We thought they would be perfect in here because I don't have a closet in this craft room. So because I don't have a closet, everything that I did have in the closet in the previous house, I don't have anywhere to put those things. For example, all of these bins. I unpacked my little mice yesterday. I was so happy to see them. There they are hanging out on the little shelf. I kissed every single one of them when I pulled them out of the box because I missed them so much. And guys, I cannot wait to get this craft room organized enough to where I can start crafting again, because I really, really miss it a lot. All right, I have all of the caulking done. I caulked all around the corners. I think it looks much better. I mean, as good as a 25-year-old shower can look. All right, so it has been a few days since I have filmed. I have some updates for you about Basho before. Let me show you the updates. And I'm going to end out this video because I did upload the footage from everything that I've filmed for the last, I think it's been like 2 weeks that I have filmed, and it's probably going to be a long video because I filmed a lot of stuff. Okay, so I did finish painting this bathroom. The teal color is gone. We are going to be changing out this light fixture. I did take the mirror down. I'm going to be painting the frame of that mirror, but I hung up the shower curtain. There is something in here that fell last night and I still haven't picked it up yet. Yeah, I took a bath in here last night. It was the first time that I've had a bath in forever. It was glorious because I still don't have the tub ready in the master bathroom yet for me to take a bath in there. So I took a bath in here last night and it was glorious. We still have work to do in here. We're going to be changing out doorknobs. I'm going to be painting the doors. We're going to be painting the vanity. For now, I'm just doing the major things because our grandkids are going to be coming soon, so I don't want to start major projects right before they come. I did also paint the hallway area. It was yellow, no, green. It was green. There you go. This is just the first coat. It will need a second coat. Now this color is the same color that we used in the craft room here in this house. And I am going to be adding some magical little touches to these walls. But those are my updates. I will see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed coming along for all the chaos that has been the last 2 weeks of our lives. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, all those YouTubey things.